Well, hey everybody. Hey, we're going to do paella today. So the way we're going to start with our paella is make our stock. And we're going to do that by putting a pot on the grill with some chicken stock. We're kind of doing the cheater method today. So we're going to use about, 4 cups of chicken stock or chicken broth, and in that we're going to put some threads of saffron. So you can get saffron pretty much at any one of, this is like the world's most expensive spice, and my sister-in-law got this for me. I think she got it for me in Spain. So, and I've had it sitting around for a while. So we're going to take a couple of good threads of saffron, and we're going to put those in the broth. So, yeah. So, yep, we got our saffron threads in the broth, our chicken broth, and we're going to get that on the grill. And we got our griddle heating up in there. Got some andouille sausage. That sausage right there is what's known in the business as a pitmaster snack. So we got our broth warming up with our saffron in it, and we're going to cook our chicken and sausage. We're going to get our chicken and sausage on the grill. And get that started. Alright. And, you know what? Let's put some spice on that. We're going to put on the chicken and sausage. Hold on, let me go wash my hands. And I'll show you the spices we're going to use as we let that chicken and sausage start to brown, and also create some oil in there. We put some olive oil in there to get it going. So we're gonna get some veggies in there as well. So let's get that chicken and sausage brown. We're gonna get that some spices on there. We're gonna use some salt, pepper, some minced garlic, and some sazon. So hold on a sec, I'll be back. All right, we got 5 pretty good size garlic cloves we're gonna mince and get in there with the chicken and the sausage. And also some salt, pepper, and sazon. So let me get that started. Okay, for spices, we're gonna use a little bit of salt. Some coarse ground pepper. Dash of sazon. And sazon, remember, is garlic, coriander, cumin, paprika. So we'll let that stir up for a little bit, mix up and cook. We'll come back and check. Alright, very good. Thank you. Thank you. One of the reasons why I'm trying this on the SmokeFire is because hopefully that wood fire will kind of help give that rice kind of a smoky flavor. So let's check in on our broth. Alright, we got our saffron threads in our broth. We're going to move that over the heat, a little bit closer to the heat, and bring that up to a boil. We got our garlic in there. You can see our garlic toasting. I'm going to go grab some vegetables and throw our vegetables in there too. We got some peppers cut up, some onions, some peppers cut up. So we're going to dump those in as well. So I'll be back in a sec. Peace. Oh, look at that smoky goodness coming off that grill. All right, see you in a few. All right, let's get that chicken and sausage moved out of the way, and we'll get our veggies in there. Our peppers, and oh, I really smell that garlic. I really smell that garlic. So we got our peppers in there, our chopped mixed peppers, sweet peppers, our sausage. I'm using spicy andouille sausage. I couldn't find Spanish chorizo. I could only find chorizo from Mexico, and it wasn't in the case, so I decided to give this andouille, spicy andouille sausage, andouille, I don't know how to say it, a try. So we're going to let our veggies cook in there for a little bit, and we'll come back and check on it. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we're going to add our rice. Today for rice, when you do paella, you want to use a medium to short grain rice. You don't want long grain rice for this. You want to use a medium to short, and the shorter kind of the better. This is Kelrose. This is my favorite rice. This is what I use for just about everything. It's really good. It's kind of starchy though, but we're going to cook some of the starch out of it. And you can do that by rinsing it. I didn't rinse it, but we're going to use the Kelrose instead of the Bamba rice, which you would normally use in paella. So we got our chicken and sausage in there, and the liquid from the vegetables that cooked down, plus the oils from the chicken and the sausage, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And then we've got our stock on top that you can see the threads of saffron in there, and it's kind of given that chicken broth kind of a really good aroma, and I can really smell it. It smells really good. So let's get the rice in there. I got 1.5 cups of rice. So we're going to get that rice in there, stir it around, let it absorb that liquid. And once we get our rice in there and set and covering the bottom, we're not going to disturb it, because one of the things in paella that you're looking for is something called, I think it's called sucarat, which is kind of a crispy, almost not quite burned, but toasted layer of rice on the bottom. So we're going to get our rice in there and let our rice start to absorb the liquid that was already in there. So once you get your rice in the pan and get it evenly distributed, you don't want to disturb it, because you after you start it, cooking in there, because you want that rice to be able to form that crust on the bottom of the pan, that sucarat. So all right, so we're going to add some broth to that too. Hold on, I gotta put my glove on. I'm using my Weber heat resistant gloves for this. So let's get our broth in there. Just enough to cover the rice. We'll let that rice settle. Look at that yellow from the saffron. How about that, huh? All right, we're gonna let this go for a little bit. I'm gonna come out And I'll spin this on the grill a couple of times so it cooks evenly, because we know this right side's a little hotter. And we'll let that do its thing. I got the grill set to 325, and we'll let that start to evaporate. All right, see you in a little bit. Thank you, folks. All right, we are going to start adding our seafood. And we're just gonna put them in there. We got our shrimp that we are going to add. Try to get you in frame. Camera just kind of does what it wants. Look at the color of the rice. That's a good looking rice. Hopefully we're getting a crispy layer on the bottom. They call that the sucrat. That's a kind of a crispy layer at the bottom, kind of a toasted rice layer. Oh, got some shell on that one. All right, we're gonna add some clams too. Hold on a sec, we'll be back with clams. All right, let's get our clams in there. Hopefully these will open. If they don't open, they're no bueno. So if they pop open, we know they're good. This one is no bueno. All right, got mussels too, so we'll try and wedge some mussels in there. Hold on, be back. All right, our paella has a way to go, but let's take a look. We got all our seafood in there. Got a couple small lobster tails. Got some clams that are starting to open up. Got some mussels that are starting to open up. Got some shrimp in there that's starting to cook in there with the rice. Our rice is looking actually really good. All right, let's let those clams, mussels, shrimp, and the lobster tails finish to cook, and we'll be back. Peace, everybody. All right, a quick check-in. Our seafood's starting to cook. Our clams still haven't popped completely open yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Added a little bit more liquid, added some more water, and set the temperature to 325. So we're getting there. Okay, checking in on our paella, and it's looking pretty good. Our clams are starting to open. Looks like that one's not opening at all, so we're gonna have to get rid of that one. Looks like our mussels are starting to open. This is about the time you'd start to put your peas in, but my wife doesn't like peas, so we're gonna add some capers, because she likes capers, does not like peas. So got some capers, just, you know, kind of as a garnish. So we got our capers in there, And we're going to let it continue to cook. Yeah, I think we're doing good. All right. Looks like we're in probably another, we'll go another 10 minutes and we'll get this off the grill and cover it and let it rest. But I think we're doing good. Okay, I'm going to rotate it and we'll let it cook for about another 10 minutes. Hopefully those clams will start to open a little bit more. So, okay, see you in a bit. All right, we're going to call our paella done. Our paella mixto. So when we get inside, I got some lemon wedges cut up. And you can garnish with your own lemon wedge. You're not going to put it in there, but people can squeeze lemon on top of it. And then we got some parsley chopped, just for a garnish, to sprinkle something green on top, because just give it a little contrast. But our paella is done. Let's see if we got some the sucarat. We want kind of a little crispy brown layer. Oh, look at that. You can see some brown sticky stuff on the bottom, or brown crispy on the bottom. So, yeah. We're going to call this a win. So, paella, Sunday paella. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and come back every Wednesday and see what we got cooking. Today, it's paella. All right, peace, everybody. Hey, and Mary, thank you for the saffron from Spain. Couldn't have done this without you. Thank you. Peace. Okay, one last shot. Done, finished product. We got some lemon wedges on there. And it's ready to be served. All right, peace.
I don't know how to spell paella.